Hello guys, welcome back to our channel.
My name is Zintle.
And I am Musbusiso.
And we are
the Mlangenis.
Yes guys, welcome back to our channel. If you're new to our channel, you need to know of the one house rule. And the house rule, the Mlangeni house rule, is simply to
subscribe, click subscribe and join the family.
And be part of all of this, guys.
Yes.
And for our returning subscribers and viewers, hello.
Hi. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Okay. So guys, today we are doing the sit down with the Mlangenis. My goodness, it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
It's been a minute since we did a sit down.
Yeah.
But you know what? We're doing a sit down today, and you know what we're talking about? We're talking about, changes in a relationship in terms of how your partner changes over time and how you deal with it. Yeah. Because we've been together for a long time, and what I've seen, probably my husband will say his piece as well. I have my piece, and my piece is, he's changed so much, like, over the years, And some it's good change, and others I feel like it's not good change. Because we're at a point where, like, I don't know what's wrong with my husband. He's becoming stricter. He shouts at me. He's very straight, I know my husband is nice and everything, but he's become so firm and strict, and I'm just like, where does this come from? And also he's become very, very vocal. He was not that person. My husband would be like, Spuso was quiet, He'd be chilled. He was the chill guy, easy going, flowing. I'd be the vocal one, But now, so it's almost like, then how do you deal with it? Because I feel like because now he's so vocal, I've like drawn back and I'm not vocal anymore because, wow. How do you deal? Like, I'm not dealing with this changing person.
It's a lot. It's a lot. We once had a discussion. It was not a discussion really. It was a conversation.
Yeah.
Actually, around, this thing that
you've changed now, and
you don't.
When, like, before, I was like, you're not vocal, or
yes,
now when I'm like, you're too much.
Before. So maybe the issue is where do I draw the line? But I mean, I also told myself, I need to be vocal about certain things, so that you would know. So if I don't say, you will not know.
Yeah.
Something can bother me, and because I'm not gonna say it, it's fine.
And I'll repeat it.
You repeat it, and you not know. So I've got into the trend and habit of learning how to say when something bothers me, or when I don't like certain thing, or
you're not
when
learning, you are there. You have arrived.
I am learning because sometimes I have to push myself to actually say it.
Is it?
Yes.
So
it's not that easy. It's not as easy as you think it is.
It looks
it's not as easy as you think it is. I mean, I have to push myself to say it because I'm still learning to be, So in that sense, then where it's like, okay, I see now that it doesn't sit well with you because you're not used to this person. And
not all the times, but I feel like now you're on a fire mode. Like from waking up, you're just ready to be like,
maybe it's because
and I'm just like,
no, maybe it's because I'm not in a good space right now, and I haven't been in a good space. I mean, for the past couple of months,
and you're taking it out on me, obviously.
I'm sorry. You understand? I'm sorry. It's not your fault.
Yeah.
There are people to blame for this, but not you. Not you.
I just happen to get it. And do you feel like there's, like, obviously you've noticed change also in me. Do you feel like there's certain things that you've had to deal with in terms of, I was like this, now I'm like this, and how do you deal with that change? Because how I do it now is I avoid that whole confrontational, because I used to be called a PI, like an interrogator, that when I would ask, like, question why. But now I ask the first why and I get a whole, and then I'm like, okay, I'm done, So is there like things that you've like you dealt with the change in a certain manner.
And it comes with growth as well. Some things you grow into them. Like you're saying, I've become stricter, and I'm like, strict me?
Yeah, you are.
Really?
Yes.
You know, and maybe it's something that comes with age. Something, you know, some things you grow, some habits you leave, some, you know. But from to answer your question, there are a couple of things, you know, that you were X and now you are moving towards being a Y.
Yeah.
And I always tell myself that I guess you're changing. Because I'm in that transition as well, you know.
So it's a change that you can deal with and live with.
Yes, because if it was not, I would tell you.
Yeah.
I would say, but you know, I mean, this country,
what's happening, yeah.
You know, and I feel like it will really help us a lot to say stuff. And one thing that I really like about you now is that you've learned to say things.
I've always said things.
No. You've learned to say things the right way, if I may put it like that. No, it was the right way, because sometimes delivery is very important. How you say certain things. You know, you can say, please move the glass from the table.
Or I can be like, but why is that glass there?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You see, what you want to achieve is that the glass must move from the table to the sink.
Yeah.
You see, but the two statements are now, you know, Ngati, you are just bickering. And immediately when you say, why is the glass over there? I'm going to come with a defense.
Yeah.
I'm going to be automatically moved to a defensive mode. And I'm going to start be like,
yeah,
you know.
So it's almost like you need to train yourself how to deliver. I think delivery, like you're saying, it's important. So it's like it's a training that you need to go through, especially like when you get married, you start living with someone. So obviously things will not be how they were as when you were living alone. So now it's almost like I see the class, it's an irritation, you know, type of thing, because if I was alone, maybe the class wouldn't be there. So it's almost like, why is the class there? Why did the guy leave the class there? And I can't say now, why is the class there? Like how you were saying, instead I would be like, please move the class, or say that please don't leave the class after you're done, so that you also know for next time.
Yeah. And because the moment you say why is the glass there, I'll move it, and the next time you leave a glass there, I'll tell you as well. You know, I'll tell you why is the glass there.
Yeah.
And when I left the glass there, you told me to. You know, you see what it's starting now.
Then
now
it's
we're like
argument. And like we're keeping tabs on each other.
Yeah, you see. So for peace sake, you really need to say things in a.
But you need to say them.
Yeah, say them in a way that is polite, one, and in a way that's not don't question.
Yeah, but sometimes it happens. Sometimes or you won't always, because this comes with training your mind and training your speech and stuff. Sometimes it's a reaction, and I know sometimes they're like, we must not be hasty to react, but like really absorb, and then, you know. But sometimes you just see the glass and you just, you know, you just say it. And then you think afterwards, oh, I could have delivered it in a better manner and stuff. And also the mood of the other person plays a role, because sometimes I can be like, but why is the class there? And you'd be like, oh, my babies, I take the class. And then there's a day when you're like, class, and then you're like, okay, class. So it's also reading your partner's like emotions and like understanding where they are in terms of what must happen.
True. It's very true. I mean, when you live with someone, you need to know their cycle.
And you need to
know okay, today
patient.
They're blue. Alright, they're in between green and blue. So if I can push this button, I know they will move towards being green or blue or white.
And the challenge sometimes is trying to reel the one in. If you're in a green mood and I'm in a red mood, it's almost like, how do you pull the other one to, because there's days where I'm just like, not today. And most days when I'm just like, not today, my husband is like, hi, come, let's, and I'm just like, no, you know. And then also, but then when I react like this, when I respond like, then I see that it hurts him, and then he's like, oh, okay. And then I'm like, actually, I don't want that to be the result, but it's almost like, can we not be like, hi, today? Because we have days like that where when we see each other, it's like, oh my God. And then there's days I'm just like, I need
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
with me is
He's a very
energy.
chilled guy.
Yeah, energy is really important to me. Energy
Yeah.
energy is really important. Even when you are at your lowest, just have a positive energy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because we draw from each other's energy. If you are at your lowest, then I'm just I can induce that into,
So yeah.
at least when you
yeah.
get home it's warm. Work was depressing, was stressful, was a whole lot. But when you get home,
It should be
I,
that
I
place.
can't go and be with you down there.
Yeah.
It's because I'm not helping. I must try to pull you up.
Yeah.
And that's why we need a relationship. We need a relationship to actually pull each other up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because guys, like change, and it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. You're always in different seasons. You're always in different phases. And people, as we should be growing. As we should be evolving. As we should be changing. Because we can't be the same person. I definitely cannot be the same person that I was 5 years ago, or 7 years ago into the relationship. I need to be changing, but it needs to be good change. And also, as it's good change, you need to understand that your partner is going through this change, and how they handle the change also comes with maturity. Because now, like he's saying, if I'm in a bad mood, I can't be like, hey, this is the time, I'm in this phase, so everyone now must suffer. When you need to understand that your relationship, I always say, your relationship is your relationship, it's your blessing, and you must keep it, you must nourish it, so that it's just beautiful. So that even when you stress, I want to come home. I want to come home because home is where I relax, I feel secure, I feel happy, and I feel like, you know what, as much as I'm down, I know it's not going to last forever. Or as much as I'm down, this person makes me happy. This feels good to be in this space.
Yeah, true. Very true.
Yeah.
So you create that atmosphere, just by bringing in that energy, and by that one partner. There are points where you guys both will be low.
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
We're not always on a high, but there are points where
and
you
we
guys
sleep at 7.
Yeah,
Those points, and we just.
or you guys are just at your lowest. But
Yeah.
you need to make the most of the times when you are at your highest.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
don't wake up low again. Like
Yes,
try.
yes.
Like when you wake up, it's a new day. It's a beautiful day. You've been granted the gift of life, it's a blessing. So try again, Wake up and try again.
Yeah.
And try again with your partner, because this is a partnership. Try again with them. And that goes with, if you slept and you were feeling towards each other, tomorrow is a new day. Try again. Like, you cannot be sulking. And that's what I had to learn, that I can't sulk for the longest time. It's not helping. So let's try again. Let's have a different mood today, and try, be in this together. Because you see us on our screens, on your screens, and we're smiling. It always looks cute. Sometimes it's not cute. And that's relationships. They're not always cute, but you need to try again with each other.
Yeah, like my wife was saying, so change is inevitable. We
Yeah.
grow, we experience certain things, we learn how to deal with certain things. So change is inevitable, and change always needs to be for the good. It must be beneficial.
Yeah.
It must be for growth.
Yeah.
Yeah, it must be beneficial. Basically, it must be to empower as well.
Yeah.
If you change, if you had a habit that you were doing, and then you change and you go back to that habit, you see that change is not really empowering.
Yeah.
It's not progressive, rather. So change must be progressive. Change must grow you. Change must grow your relationship.
Yeah.
And yeah,
And yeah.
for us, it's just the two of us, and we're gonna have kids, and we have to change. We have to
Yeah.
adapt to that situation. We're gonna move and go to a house that we're gonna stay. We're gonna have to change and adapt to that place.
Because change needs to feel, I feel like if you feel at peace with your change, then that's the good type of change, or you feel like you have grown, and you feel good about, you feel positive about it, because you always know inside, So guys, that was us today. Please share, some of the changes that you've had to experience in your relationship, good or bad, and how did you deal with it? Because we in this together, we invoking the conversation, so that we can learn from each other, so that we can be ready. all the parents out there, please change it. Please share with us how it changed the relationship, so that we get like tips, like what to do when the time comes. And you know, if you've been with somebody that had to move jobs or move a different location or move, just please like share some of the changes that has happened in your relationship and how you dealt with it and how you grew and learned, like the lesson that you learned during that. But for today, please guys, do not forget to subscribe, like, comment, and the most important one is share.
Yes, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. We really appreciate it. May God bless you.
Love you. Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.